So this is Sting, 25 years. This box set came out in 2011, which was the early days of SDE. This was another box set that really, missed the mark by quite a margin. The 25 years album, it came out as a 2 CD set. I think there might have been a single CD version as well. I'm sure there was vinyl. But this was the one everyone had great hopes for. It's a box set, a 4-disc edition, 3 CDs and a DVD. But the big disappointment was the content. I mean, you'll see in a minute, the presentation is really nice. Someone spent a lot of time designing, writing, collating photos, presenting this history of Sting. But they got the main bit of it completely wrong. It's such a boring compilation. It's just like the singles, some of the best stuff from the album, and it's so predictable. I mean, a 5-year-old could have knocked this together. There's no remixes, there's no B-sides. It's just very, very uninteresting. The one thing that was interesting was that they remixed the songs from Dream of the Blue Turtles. But other than that, it's hard to find a compelling reason to own this box set, other than it's just nice. It's a nice item. You can see here this band, that yellow band, slides off. So this is a kind of book in an outer slipcase. It has a very, very nice sort of debossed design on the cover there. I'll just try and catch that in the light. Yeah, and it's very sturdy, it's quality. As I say, they've spent a lot of money on this packaging. You can see the way it's bound there. It looks quite expensive. It's really interesting the way they've done it, because every page is like this. It's got yellow on the insides. That obviously looks expensive. So this book just sort of takes you through. Sting, writes here about his career. Some good photos. That's from the back of We'll Be Together. That's from Dream of the Blue Turtles. So it's beautifully presented. No one's claiming otherwise. I really like how this is all designed. That's nothing like the Sun era with the long hair. It's got lyrics and everything here, some nice sketches. It's all really great. These are how the discs are done. So the discs are all at the end here. So you get 5 tracks from Dream of the Blue Turtles that were remixed. So it was like a stereo remix, not a radical remix, just a light sort of the 80s, taking the 80s out of it, I think is how it was described. On the 2 CD you get 4, so there is one track that's unique to this. Then it goes through Bring On The Night, Nothing Like the Sun. It's just tracks from albums, who wants that? This was like 70 or 80 quid, this was. I got quite excited when I was looking here, because it's got We Work the Black Seam, and I thought it might be the re-recorded version from 1993, which is brilliant. But this is the Symphonicities version, so there was one new track, Never Coming Home, but that was about it. And then there's a DVD of Sting live at the end, and that was it. To say this was a massive missed opportunity was an understatement. If you go through Sting's 12-inch singles, his CD singles in the 90s, if you go through them, there's an enormous amount of non-album songs, remixes, live tracks, whatever. Things hidden away, like the 1993 version of We Work the Black Seam, it was a vinyl-only release in the UK on the B-side to one of the 10 Summoners Tales singles. And in the US it did get on a CD single, but it's a kind of quite a rare track. That's exactly the kind of thing that should have been on here, especially when you consider how disinterested Sting seems to be about reissuing his work. When this was a time where he embraced it, he obviously gave the green light. Yep, okay, 25 years, let's do something. It's the one opportunity to do something really exciting and sort of dig around and create something interesting and essential. But this was just the bloated greatest hits. That's all it was in nice packaging. The presentation, you can't really fault it. This is a clever idea actually, because it's a very easy way to keep the, this is called a belly band. It's quite an easy way to keep this in place without worrying about it coming off or breaking. Anyway, so this is Paul from Super Deluxe Edition looking back at Sting's 25 years 4-disc box set from 2011.